So, guys, I want to give you guys a room tour of my hotel room. When I come to Nigeria, although I have places to stay, I usually don't like staying with anyone because I like my privacy. And most importantly, I like to have 24 hours electricity. I don't have energy for generator, NEPA, and inverter switching right, left, and center. So I just prefer to stay on my own where I can have electricity. Any hotel I'm going to stay, I'm sure there's Wi-Fi and there's electricity 24 hours. Once I have those two, I'm okay. So I just want to show you guys a quick view of my room. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Bridget Ekpo. Thank you for stopping by. If you haven't subscribed already, it's the red button down there. Be sure to hit on the subscribe button, and as well as the bell. If you click on the bell sign, it tells you whenever I post my vlogs. So make sure you click on it. I'm posting a lot from Nigeria, so be sure to subscribe and to hit on that bell so you catch up on all the juicy gossip that I have for you in Nigeria. So don't fail to subscribe. Today I want to talk about being a landlord in Nigeria, my personal experience of being a landlord in Nigeria. The very first blog I did, in fact, one of the reasons why I started blogging was because of the issue of building a house in Nigeria. I did a blog about it. People are still insulting me about that blog where I say people should not build houses in Nigeria. This is what I believe in. But since then, you know, I've had very meaningful conversations with people about it. So it's all about you, where you want to retire to. If you want to retire to Nigeria, maybe you can build a house if you trust somebody. Like my brother was telling me today about the friend in America who wants to build a house. He's already wasted over 20 million. The house is not completed yet. The first person, chop, didn't build it. Now he has to be going from here, from Abuja here now to the village to go and supervise the house because nobody he can trust, including his own family member. They don't chop. Anyway, my own experience I want to share. Why I feel that way is because of the experience of a lot of people that I know. Because I believe personally that if you want to buy a house, if you have the money, you come to Nigeria today, you buy your house. Yes. Yeah, you don't need to be building house for 10 years. It's all about, if you're comfortable enough, you decide you want to retire to Nigeria, just come and buy your house, jeje. Yeah. Otherwise, they will dupe you. That's it. You can't. The people that you can trust in Nigeria are very few. That's just the truth. Family member will chop you. Friends will chop you. Strangers will say, ah, Shebi is in Obodo Yibo. The stories I've heard since I came. Oh, Jesus is Lord. I wish I can film all of them so that you people can even hear what I'm saying. You see about my friend's brother who lives in Europe and came and started a business. Now, after he went back, you know, they did the juju so that he cannot come back again. So that they can be running the business. And chopping the body. This boy, up Nigeria, is the first one he started. The business, they did him for one night. They chopped all his money. Second one again, he stayed for a while. The business was good. Is this, I don't know what they call it, is it excavaging or excavating? I don't know what they call it. Where this big machine that will take, excavating, that will take sand from the, from the sea. Somewhere and, so it's in the riverine area, River State or Bayelsa State. He was making money, stayed there, was doing the business, he decided to go back. Since then, broke, cannot come back again. It's not like he doesn't have document, he's a citizen. But they locked him down there spiritually so that the person he handed over to can be managing the business. That's Nigeria for you. Be very careful. You cannot be careful enough. Anyway, my own experience of being a landlord. I have a very small place in Abuja here. Very, very small, where I was staying before I left to come to Obodo Yibo. When I was coming to Obodo Yibo, I left the house to my sister. My younger sister was staying there. Then, shortly after she got married, since then the house has been vacant. What do? I wanted to sell it, but my brother said, don't sell it. It's good to have a property in Nigeria. Let's put it on rent. So as a good girl that I am now, I listen to advice. Oh, my dear. Where will I start from? The first agent that they gave the house to, he paid me once. I think it was 2 million naira he paid me, yes. He paid me 2 million naira once. And that is all I saw. For the next 4-5 years, I didn't see any money again. What he did was that he converted the house to his staff quarters, his guest house. That's what he did. He converted it to his guest house. He put his secretary there. He put his younger brother, who he didn't want to live with him, he put him there. And then the other rooms, he just gave it to whoever, like, it's about 1, 2, 3 rooms. Anyway, so every time the rent is due, I will call him and say, where is my rent now? He will say, even the money he gave me before, he's not recovered it. Kiniko. I said, people not living in the house. I called my neighbors. They told me people are living there. So what is the problem then? Pay me my rent. This thing was dragging on. This guy was posting me. Like I said, for almost 5 years, I didn't get any money. So one day, what did I do? I decided to come to Nigeria unannounced. I just told my husband, I said, the only way that I can see the root of this matter, to get to what is really going on, is to come to Nigeria. I just bought a ticket. I said, damn all the consequences, I'm coming down. When I came down, that's when I now found out that his guest house he turned the house to. It's his guest house and he put people that he like, they're not paying rent, and that's why he cannot pay me. So, you know what I did? I called the carpenter and said he should start removing all the windows and doors. Because I heard that you have to be crazy in Nigeria to deal with their craziness. Yeah. So I told them, I said, remove all the doors and windows. So when the girls that were in the house saw that I was removing door and window, they were panicking. I said, this is my house. You've lived here for so long. You didn't pay me. I don't know you. The agent is trying to do a funny one on me. So it's either you leave or I will tear down this house. I started removing the doors and the windows and everything. So one of them ran to the police station to go and call the policeman. They came with their gun. Then they came and arrested me and said, I'm under arrest. I said, what did I do? They said, I was removing door and window. I have no right to do it. I said, in my house, I have no right to do it. This is Nigeria. I have every right to do it because they are not paying me rent. So I can decide to do. I don't know them. I told the policeman, I said, I don't know these people. Ask them if they know me or if they paid rent to me. So if either they leave my house or I would tear down this house today. It was big wahala. They took me to police station. They put me in one place and said I should come and write statement. I said, no, write statement for who? The woman was looking at me. I was blowing my Bodo Yibo English for them properly. I spoke all the Queen's English in my mouth that day. I blew English for them. I said, do you know that this is against the law? I have a right as a landlord. You are saying that they have a right as a tenant, that I should take them to court. That's what the police were saying. That I should first go to court, go and apply to court. Then court will now ask me to give them 6 months. After 6 months, they will now find a place, whatever. I say, like, me, I came from Obodo Yibo because of this house. And these people must leave this house. If they don't leave this house, even rent, I don't want anymore. Let them leave. The most bizarre part of the story was that, you know what, my neighbors called me a day before when I went there. Because I have good relationship with my neighbors there. They called me and told me that I should be careful. That this man has gone to bring a native doctor to that house to go and plant something there for his mother to work on, not me. For his mother to step on. And guess what, guys? This is not even joke. I'm not even joking. I'm not making this up. The minute I stepped into that house, I started feeling pain in my leg. I started feeling pain. It was like something was crawling in my leg. Hey! I called my sister. I said, God. I said, I'm feeling pain in my leg. What should we do? She said, let's go to church quickly. We started praying. Brought anointing oil. Everything started anointing my leg. It took days before the thing stopped. So apparently, what the guy has gone to do was to go and do some spiritual juju in the house, so that, because he's already told people, the younger brother that lives in the house told me that the brother said this is his house, so he doesn't know where I'm coming from. Yeah, he claimed the house already. Claimed the house. Yes, he has, because I live abroad. Yes. So to him, you know, when am I coming to Nigeria? He doesn't care. So he said, this is my brother's house. My brother put me in this house. I don't have to pay any rent. That's what the brother. So it's from the brother's mouth that I found out that, you know, he's already claimed the house. That's why he's not collecting rent. It's his guest house. So I said, well, it's not your brother's house. Whatever he told you is a lie. This is my house. I have the C of O. This is my house. Anyway, let me cut a long story short. So we did everything. The policemen were trying to be funny. They were even asking me for money. You know, I said, me, you came to arrest me. It's me that will still give you money. You people are hungry. You are just hungry people. That's what you are. Anyway, they went to the Oga. The Oga now said that, you know, what they did is really wrong. They brought the guy here. They called the agent. He came. I called my lawyers. I called everybody in Anua. That some of my friends I know in Abuja, they all came. So they asked him, they say, when did you pay this woman last? He said, it's not like that. Actually, I paid her 2 million. But since then, people have not rented the house. What about these people that are living there? Are they not human beings? Are they not paying? Actually, he started talking all sorts of bullshit story that does not add up. So the policeman now begged me to say that actually it's not the tenant's fault, that they are also victims. It's what the agent has done. I should give them 2 months to move out. You know, they begged me and everything. I said, okay, no problem. I'm only human. you know, even though I was so upset. I had to go and pay the carpenter again to put everything back again. All the things I tore down from that house, I had to pay again to put them back. I said, well, Chinelu, I spent over 300,000 again to repair.
Can you imagine?
And then when they were going,
You shouldn't have repaired, you should have left them to go and repair.
when they were going, they destroyed the house. They destroyed the house. There's nothing they did not remove. So I had to renovate again.
That's why I said you shouldn't have fixed it back. You turn it down, you should have just let them go and fix it if they still want to leave, and you just go away. You know they do good thing for Nigeria people.
Oh, my
They do good thing for
I suffer. So that was the story of my so 2 months later they left. They destroyed the house. I had to renovate it again, and then we started looking for I said, you know, I told my brother, I said, that is it, I'm not doing anymore. Sell this house, help me to sell it. But he came again with his preaching, and it's not good to sell, and after all, his property, he will be bringing money. I said, okay, which money is he bringing now? How much have I spent to renovate this house? How much have I gotten from it as rent? Every year I'm spending money to renovate it. They stole the NEPA, what's it called? Meter. They stole the water meter. Everything stealable. They stole from that house. I had to replace them all over again, one by one. So that is Naija for you. That's why I can't deal. I'm telling you, I just can't deal. The person that is staying in the house now, I went there today. The person that is staying there again now, they said she stayed there for a year now. This time around, how much did she pay? She paid 900,000. That's how much she paid. Can you imagine? A house that is in town, that is in Abuja town. And the agent said, there's no money, so we should rent like that. I said, okay. By the time he collected the 900,000, he took his own portion. He took the portion for repairs. He took this. At the end of the day, the money I got. Now the woman has moved out again. Now they say the woman say she doesn't have money to reduce the rent, or she's going abroad. One story or the other, I don't know. So the house is empty again now.
You have to renovate.
I have to renovate. I have to look for another person to come and destroy it again. So this is my story of being a landlord in Abuja. It is headache. It is sleepless night. It is wahala. The money I've wasted on that house, trying to fix it, trying to do this. I imagine buying tickets for the sole purpose of coming to evict people from my house in Abuja, in Nigeria. So that's why I said to you guys, if you are building or whatever you want to do, be very careful. Me, as far as I'm concerned, I'm done with building in Nigeria. I am done. I'm not retiring to Nigeria anyway, so anywhere we want to retire to, we'll buy there. And I believe that if you have your money, you can buy a house. Anywhere. Yeah. Even in Nigeria, when you retire, you go and you buy. It's not sending brother to go and do, or they will not do juju, or they will not build the house, or they will send you pictures of somebody else. Do you know what happened to somebody who was building in somebody that we know, a family friend? You know, the wife, Jesus is Lord. The wife is here. She's supposed to be building the house for him. He lives abroad. Do you know what the wife was doing? Every time she would say the house is not complete, so he can be sending money. So one day, his friend was coming to Nigeria, and I told the friend to go there and take pictures. Say, how long is this house taking? That is not complete. Take pictures. Do you know when the man got there to go and take pictures? Somebody told me this story in London before I came. They say when the friend got there, as soon as the man saw, the lady saw that she came out with her iPad to take picture, he said, what are you doing? Please, I don't want him to know. If he knows that this house is completed, he will not send us money anymore.
So wife is duping the husband.
Can you see that? Husband will dupe wife, wife will dupe husband, friends will dupe, family will dupe, agent will dupe. So who can you trust? You know what? I'm not even going to push this. I'm going to leave it there. So you guys watching that are so interested in building in Africa, please be very careful. That's all. I'm not telling anybody not to build anymore. Some people have experienced, the wahala of building. They've been duped. They lost a lot of money, including family members of mine. So it's up to you. For me, I just feel like if you are not living in Nigeria and you don't plan to retire to Africa, there's no point building there. Except you want to build for your parents. If you want to build for your parents, fine. If you still have parents alive. Some people will build and they will never see that house, sadly. They will never. Or some will build, they will come there and stay maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, they are gone, and that's it. Maybe they won't come to Nigeria again in the next 5 years. Some people will be praying so that they will not come, so that they can inherit the house. People kill for property in Nigeria. They will kill you. Even people that are seeing self, they are struggling with that talk of you that is in Obodo. So you guys be careful. That's my experience of being a landlord in Nigeria. I'm not doing it again. I'm looking to sell. Anybody that wants to buy, please contact me. My email is here. Contact me. I want to sell. I'm not doing landlord again. I am tired of dealing with Nigerian estate agents and Nigerian tenants. I am done. That is me. I'll catch you all in my next comment down below, and then we'll take the conversation forward. Have a very lovely day. Bye bye.
We believe in God the Father. We believe in Jesus Christ. We believe in the Holy Spirit.